Today I'm reviewing the Skytech Gaming Rampage desktop with the Intel Ultra 7 265F RTX 5060T, 32GB DDR5 6000 RAM, and a 1TB Gen4 NVMe SSD. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've been using this system in real, everyday scenarios, playing competitive shooters, modern AAA titles, multitasking with background apps, and routine desktop work. These impressions come from hands-on use rather than just spec comparisons. Let's set expectations early. This isn't a flagship, top-tier workstation or an extreme overclocking rig. It's not designed to be the fastest desktop money can buy regardless of price. What it aims to do is deliver solid 1080p and sensible 1440p gaming performance paired with a responsive overall experience without heavy tuning. In actual gaming, the RTX 5060T feels well paired with the Intel Ultra 7 265F. At 1080p most titles run smoothly on high settings with consistent frame pacing. Competitive games feel responsive, with the system handling typical play sessions without obvious performance drops. At 1440p the card remains capable, though demanding AAA titles benefit from moderate setting adjustments to maintain consistent playability. It doesn't promise ultra-high frame rates at 4K, which is expected at this performance tier. The Intel Ultra 7 265F, with its high boost clocks, keeps general system performance snappy. App launches, multitasking with web browsers and chat clients, and switching between tasks feel fluid. When gaming and streaming simultaneously, the CPU holds up without obvious strain, but this isn't a specialized streaming workstation, that remains a separate segment. Thermals and acoustics are practical, not exceptional. With the included 360 ARGB AIO cooler, sustained gaming loads stay within normal temperature ranges. Fans and pumps react predictably under load, they aren't whisper quiet, but they avoid erratic spikes that become distracting. In lighter use, the system sits calmly with minimal noise, blending into typical desktop background sound. The 32GB of DDR5 at 6000 MHz gives comfortable headroom for multitasking. Running games, background utilities, and multiple browser tabs doesn't push memory limits, and it helps the system feel stable under mixed workloads. For many users this capacity removes immediate upgrade concerns. The 1TB Gen4 NVMe SSD delivers fast responsiveness. Boot times are quick, games load promptly, and general app responsiveness feels in line with modern expectations. If you build a very large library of games or data over time, you may add more storage, but the included capacity is practical for a primary drive. Build quality and usability are straightforward. Setup from out of the box was simple, and the internal layout feels tidy. The inclusion of an 850W ATX 3 Gold PSU provides adequate headroom and efficiency for the configuration. Now positioning matters. If you're comparing this to custom builds, hand-selecting parts can sometimes achieve similar performance at a slightly lower cost. That's common in this mid to upper mid-range segment. If you're comparing it to laptops with similar hardware, the desktop avoids the typical thermal and power limitations of mobile platforms, giving steadier sustained performance. This system makes the most sense for buyers who want reliable 1080p and capable 1440p gaming, prefer a ready-to-run desktop without building, value smooth multitasking with generous memory, appreciate a quiet background in normal use rather than silence, want a configuration that avoids early upgrades. One honest trade-off: while the ARGB AIO adds visual flair, it doesn't transform performance, it simply keeps thermals under control in a way that matches expectations for this class. Here's the rational takeaway. If you're after a balanced gaming desktop that feels responsive in real use and delivers sensible performance where it counts, the Skytech Rampage fits that niche. It's neither maximalist nor minimal, it's practical, predictable, and grounded in real performance. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.